Welcome to Crawl or No Crawl. This is Carolyn Holzman. Today is October 29th. And today should have been an observation day, but it's turned out to be a test day because I ran out of time yesterday. So this is why you will see this here. Today's content was published, submitted via the indexing API, and the bot was a little slow. It took about 2 minutes to arrive compared to almost instantaneously arriving whenever other content was previously published. Okay, now remember October 10th is the pivotal day right now in the research. It's been an entirely different ballgame since then. It's been a wholesale site shift where almost 100 pages were or are no longer served by their keywords. This is a test site. The goal is not to rank. The goal is to find out what's happening in indexation. So currently, the only ones that are findable by their keywords are the ones that also happen to only live in the site search operator. That's the one where you restrict only looking for what's in the primary index on your site. So you do site, and then your domain name. Now, as I noted before this week, these kinds of things that are happening, you may wonder like what this blue is. It's really causing me to come up with different ways to notate different circumstances. For instance, the wholesale, taking out of all the content out of the serving system, when it comes back and is findable by its keywords, those days are going to be notated in blue. So I'm not saying that the Google is taking in new content. I'm saying that it's returning some content that was previously findable. Now, you can check out this week's Confessions of an SEO podcast. I went into some detail, and you can find the latest episode by searching for Confessions of an SEO, and you can click on any of those links. So I really only spoke about an update on the indexation system process in Google right now. So where did all the darn content go? Now, most are indexed, but no longer served, meaning in Search Console, when you inspect the URL, they're checking out as indexed, except for those that are in the site search operator. A development, 27 appeared in crawled but not indexed. So, okay. They were previously served, but now they aren't even indexed. So that's a possibility. And unlike Calvin's doctrine, apparently once indexed does not always mean you're going to stay indexed. Now, in your Search Console, and you'll see this, you'll see a section, it's indexed, and then a subsection called Pages. And if you click on that and scroll down, there'll be in big letters why pages aren't indexed. And underneath it says pages that aren't indexed can't be served on Google. So here's what we've learned so far, that indexed, while it is a requirement to be served, being indexed in the Search Console does not mean the same as finding your content on Google by its keywords. Period. End of discussion as far as I'm concerned. That's indexed is not the same as being findable by the keywords. So let's look at the bots. Now there was, hold on, here we go. There's very little crawling right now with the mobile bots. Now this is, as you can see, this is a high number. And that was interesting. So I'll tell you what I found in there. So desktop over here, it looks like MobileBot 16 is retired. So as far as desktop is concerned, it's going to be the two that don't have Chrome, what I call Googlebot 1 and 4. And the only one with Chrome is going to be Googlebot 17, which has a different, the most recent Chrome build on that. And that matches over here the mobile Googlebot 17. So desktop 17 and mobile 17 have the same Chrome build. Now, you may see traffic shifts if you're looking at individual pages and terms. If you're looking at the overall graph in Search Console, that may not be telling you the whole story. Someone posted in Facebook they saw a large reduction in their FAQ snippets. And I don't think whatever's happening is specifically targeting things like snippets. I think it's a wholesale approach. Now that we can't be certain, now that we can't be certain that Search Console saying index means the same as findable, to be sure, you'll have to have a way to search to confirm findability, which is why I think we all have a front row seat on the serving system in Q4. That's what I think we're looking at in terms of what is shifting. So remember, there's 3 pieces to the indexation system: crawling, indexing, and serving. And I think it's the serving that some sort of filter or something that they can easily turn back in January is what we're seeing the effect of that right now. So stay tuned. Subscribe to get notifications of these reports. Feel free to post any comments or questions about what you're seeing on your end. You know, it's when we all talk about this that we can compare notes and kind of come up with a better understanding. I'll be offering the Forensic SEO training again in early 2023, starting in late January, once we're all past the holidays. So if you're interested in getting a heads up, go to forensicseotraining.com and use the form to get on the early bird list. Thanks a bunch. Have a great weekend.